Is sharing her story of what she calls inappropriate sexual behavior involving Ravens kicker Justin Tucker. She's at least the 10th person to come out with similar allegations against that kicker, and Ravens fans say these claims leave them shocked.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Like, share, subscribe, comment, IG, TikTok, bottom of the video. And we just gonna hop right into it. So today we'll be talking about the recent allegations around Ravens kicker Justin Tucker. So, well, first I gotta say, this nigga Justin Tucker is really the next motherfucking Deshaun Watson. How the fuck does that happen? I don't know. But. So, if y'all don't know who Justin Tucker is, first, Justin Tucker is the Baltimore Ravens kicker. He is, probably the only lone member from the 2013 Super Bowl team that's still on the team, as well as he's arguably the greatest kicker ever. So this story has some significance, and he's very near and dear to the heart of Baltimore fans and the people in the city of Baltimore. So originally, when the allegation started, it was 5 women. It has now came out to up to 10 women. 10 women across various spas or massage places across the Baltimore area. He's been banned from Ohi's Studio 921, and these allegations recently coming out are from the QG. So the women at the QG, so obviously they didn't want to put those women business out their names out there, for safety reasons and things of that sort. So they're calling them by letter MAT, and I'm just saying that for so when I'm trying to explain to y'all the details, y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. So um first he was accused of, and this is pretty much by all of them, exposing his genitals, brushing 2 of the massage therapists with his dick, and leaving what appears to be cum on the table. I do want to say all these incidents supposedly happened from 2012 to 2016. Give you a timeline for it. So why he was kicking in the Super Bowl, freak man. As I said, she is one of the women obviously accusing him of this. She said she did reach out to another news outlet after an incident in 2015, but ceased communication of fear of retaliation. Said she was going up against the King of Baltimore. Now I put that in there specifically because I want to talk about it at the end later. um, this she also obviously if she went to a news outlet, she also provided that she also said something to management, which is a complaint. The complaint was obviously it was signed by a supervisor who's no longer at QG. They weren't able to, get any words from the supervisor as well when they try to get in contact. So we don't know what their whole opinion on this is. But it just makes you wonder, and I'll get in that later about the chain of command. Now, like I said, A claimed to be a lead massage therapist and said Tucker's actions over the years have become increasingly appropriate. A also told her husband this, who obviously confirmed her statement. Also, another woman, T, said that Tucker usually had an erection during sessions. A and another massage therapist at QG that they did not name confirmed that T had told them this before. M also reportedly told multiple managers, but there was nobody to confirm. And that's pretty much the exact details of what they're accusing him for. So, um, this is gonna be oddly specific, but the part about him leaving nut on the table is interesting to me because I don't know. I guess I'm not a repeat massage therapist person, but I don't know how it would go for somebody who got a membership and spends a lot more money than I than I have there. But I know when I got a massage before, the massage therapist stepped out the room, you got undressed and then got under the covers, so they really never seen part of you. I was just wondering how in that time period he would have you know you know relieved himself. I just don't feel like it's enough time for that, or at least like if it was, it would be blatantly obvious they were looking at him doing it. So I just find that a little detail interesting. Now I'm not saying he innocent. That's not what I'm saying. But I just found that the small detail and interesting. Um, about to going up against the King of Baltimore. And like I said, bro, he is highly revered in the heart of the people of Baltimore, especially now. So many years later, still being on the team and just continued success. But I think at the time, 2015, he wasn't revered like that. So I think it's kind of interesting that she put the detail if she was going up against King of Baltimore. Because I just don't feel like they felt like that about him, at least at that very moment, if this is from 2015, like she is saying. Like I said, okay, so the reason I brought up the letter signed by the supervisor, um, so the owner of QG obviously has he has to make a statement. Came out and made a statement, basically saying he knew nothing of these actions, and yeah, that's basically all he said. But but obviously these accounts are telling you that they told somebody higher, at least higher up than them in the chain of command. So that just brings you the question, in which I think a lot of this case will be based on, is where does it stop in the chain of command? Because the owner's denying it, but it's still a possibility that if a manager found out, the manager could have told the owner, and the owner was just like, "Nah, that's a detriment. The Ravens are too. They mean too much. He's an NFL player. They just mean too much to our company, our business, and our financial status. That we can't damage that relationship with them, and that can't get out. So that could be very possible, which is probably really the most likely thing once you say it out loud. Or it could have been a manager who got that and then realized the same thing that the owner I just said could have realized about it being a detriment, or knowing that like it was some type of account attached to their job maybe, and was like, nah, I can't let this cease no further. So I think that's gonna be an interesting point in this case, is the chain of command and where exactly these things stopped and like who stopped them. But I don't know how they would go about it if they can prove it was that supervisor that no longer works that has really refused to comment after they reached out. So I don't know how they would go about it if that happened. Um, I will say, um, now I do think this is a little bit of the Bill Cosby effect, for lack of better terms. I just believe that, I'm not saying, like I said earlier, he's not innocent, because I just don't believe everybody is lying, especially with this many accounts and you banned from certain spots, especially if they can prove that they banned you. Um, I just think that he may have touched it, not may have touched, definitely probably did inappropriately touch a couple of these women, but not all 10. That some of these are kind of just piggybacking because they know they can get a bag off it. Because one, you're not really going to argue or disprove it, or it's going to be hard to disprove. And if you can prove that you at some time came in close contact with him and a massage therapist, you might be able to, tell a similar story to these girls and get a bag. So I'm just saying, I think, yes, he did inappropriately touch somebody here, but not all 10 women. I also do think what makes him look guilty is they did, obviously, his legal team and Tucker are denying these allegations, which duh. But they said there's a email they used an email about citing when he canceled his membership, about saying that basically they was just like, we had loved you as a client, and we hope your endeavors somewhere else is better. Basically, the shit that any company gives you when you're canceling a membership with them. That's why I'm like, that's guilty as hell, because that doesn't really prove that you didn't do anything wrong. That's just company policy and probably what they train that woman to do. But what company doesn't do that when you cancel membership? That's just like how it goes in the world. So you saying that doesn't really disprove anything. So I just can't believe, it's really a fall from grace. You know, this is actually a worse fall from grace from Deshaun Watson, because he was never highly revered shit on a culture level as Justin Tucker. So I don't even know what to say to Justin Tucker, because what the fuck was you thinking? Like, what the hell was you thinking, man? But like, share, subscribe, comment, IG, TikTok, on the video, and we out.